So I just saw Venom, and it was bad. I mean, this is the second one. It was also bad. I believe the full title is Venom, There Will Be a Carnage. Or at least that's what the French title is. I don't know why. Was this better or worse than the first film? I don't know. Probably around the same, maybe a little worse. I have no idea. I can't really remember much about the first film at all, and I also can't remember much about this newest one. It's very boring. Not much happens in the film at all. Tom Hardy and Venom are, like, mad at each other now because the movie wants them to be. And then Venom goes to a club, and there was a fight scene at the end of the movie. What else happened? Oh yeah, there was a Carnage. That's about it. Venom went, I don't want to eat the chicken. I want to eat a person. Ha ha. Venom's funny. He doesn't want to eat a chicken. He wants to eat a person. Nothing happened in this movie. And it was made all the more worse by just how bland the presentation was. Everything's framed way too close, and you can never get a really good feel for the environment. There was absolutely nothing interesting about the way that it was shot. Andy Serkis just kind of farted it out, I guess. The most interesting thing happening visually was actually just the theater that I watched it in. As I was buying tickets, I noticed that it was for something called Screen X. Screen X expands your movie experience with a 270-degree panoramic screen that immerses you in the action and surrounds you with boundless adventure. And I thought, fuck it, why not? It's just Venom. I figured that it surely could not be worse than D-Box, and after trying it out, I've gotta say it's really fucking pushing it. Basically, there was a regular screen up front, and then for, I guess, the IMAX scenes, it just seemed to happen during every time that there was action. Then the movie also was playing on the two walls. Like, there were two extra projectors that were showing the sides of the movie just all throughout the entire left and right wall of the theater. And it was very distracting and stupid. Not to mention the entire left wall was running at like 10 frames per second while everything else seemed normal. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 10 frames per second. Something seemed seriously wrong. It was like on a delay, basically. So the sides of the movie are just being projected onto a wall where there's like an exit sign and stairs. It was so stupid. For the love of God, if you're buying a movie ticket and it says Screen X, go to a different showing. This movie was rated PG-13, but honestly, based on what I saw, it felt PG. Like, yeah, okay, you're gonna make the violence off-screen, but even in the way that they cheated it, it didn't feel like it had any impact. Like, it didn't feel like it was actually happening in any way. It was kind of just like, oh, I think that's what they were trying to imply. I think that there's probably supposed to be violence off screen right now, I think. There's ways to not show it, but also have it still feel like it's happening, but this movie didn't do that. It felt like a PG movie for babies, except at the end they said a fuck. And after it happened, it took me a minute to be like, oh, that was supposed to be like a big moment. Like, oh yeah, he said fuck finally or something. Guys, we did it. Venom said fuck. This is one of those movies that absolutely zero people would watch if this didn't have the Marvel badge or the Venom name. Like, honestly, tell me, if Venom was a completely new character that did not exist in Spider-Man and this was its own unique original property, what would this movie be? What would it be, honestly? Like, the character is just so great, and it's so well filmed, and it's such a great concept and idea and story. Like, no, fuck that shit. Nobody would give a single fuck. It's so boring and generic. We got an awful side character whose superpower she screamed and she went re, and when she starts the fight scene at the end, she does that, and it doesn't affect Carnage for some reason, even though he's right next to her. I guess it's directional. Yeah, Woody Harrelson becomes Carnage because he bit Tom Hardy, and he's like, that's not blood, it's a Carnage, and now I'm Carnage. And so he breaks out of the prison and destroys everything, and then breaks into another prison to free the Reeing girl. And Donnie Wahlberg, who's like a cop or whatever. It's not Donnie Wahlberg, and I don't know why my friends told me it was Donnie Wahlberg. This is Stephen Graham. Someone who I'm not super familiar with, but it's not Donnie. Why would they tell me it's Donnie Wahlberg? I don't have time to change it now. And Donnie Wahlberg, who's like a cop or whatever, he goes up to Tom Hardy. He's like, how is he doing this? How does he make them see things? Like, he doesn't believe that that's happening? He was just at the facility that was containing the Rian girl and everything was destroyed. You saw the damage, okay? It's treating it as if the only evidence of Carnage is just some people being like, I saw a monster. But no, you saw that the facility was destroyed. You were just there in the previous scene. I guess the script just forgot or something. There are a bunch of people that say that this movie is more self-aware than the first one. I guess because there's like jokes like, haha, Venom doesn't want to eat a chicken, he wants to eat a person. But didn't they do the same shit in the first film? Like, yeah, it took longer for Venom to show up in the story, I guess, but that's about it. They were still doing the same shit like, let me eat him, this man is a jerk. It's the same quality of writing and self-awareness as the first film. I don't really see the difference. Carnage is apparently good at hacking. He can hack computers, and he can hack the cars. I'm just struggling to think of, like, actual defined set pieces in this film. I can at least remember that there was, like, a motorcycle chase scene, I think, in the first film. I'm pretty sure. But I feel like I'm going to forget about this film entirely within, like, a week. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. This movie was a waste of time. It was bad. It was cringe. None of it was funny. None of the action was good. It was terribly shot. It wasn't interesting anyway whatsoever. And the screen was distracting, even though that wasn't the fault of the movie, but whatever. That was the most memorable part of the experience. 2 out of 10. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching this video. There's a channel that I'm trying to get. See, I made a new channel, and I need 4,000 pubic watch hours to start monetizing content. I don't know why it doesn't just let me branch out from my other fucking existing channel with like 1 million subscribers. Like, clearly I'm gonna get that many watch hours, but it's like, I just want to start posting the regular content on it. We need 4,000 watch hours. So if you want to go and search YMS clips, I tried, it's not showing up in the search results yet. If you type YMS clips, it just shows the highlights channel, which is still existing. This is a different thing. But go to, if you do filters, and then you do channel. Also, I'm just going to link this in the description, but in case you can't see it in the description or comments, or at the end of the video in the end card or whatever, in case you're not able to do those, YMS clips, click on this one, the one with almost 5,000 subscribers, not the one with 867 subscribers, the one with 3 videos that's ancient, that is not affiliated with me, it's just somebody who decided to start uploading some things. The channel, this YMS clips channel, there's 1 video on it, and you should watch it, and then I will get those watch hours, and then I will be able to monetize content on the channel. What's coming on the channel, I'm coming on the channel, is short form content. So the highlights channel, as the thing that already exists, is something that, you know, the highlights there are like 15 minutes, half an hour, sometimes even an hour, but they're like big edited segments of like the highlights from my Twitch stream and all that, blah, 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 blah. Reactions, blah, 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 blah. The clips channel, what I'm doing now, that also somebody else will be managing, don't worry, it's not going to take away a bunch of time from the other shit I'm getting done, and also, yes, I'm working on the Lion King review. This clips channel is just shit that's going to be like about a minute in length, so a lot of stuff that's just like, oh, you know, there's people clip funny things on my Twitch channel, and they don't always make it into the highlights channel because they're usually not always a part of like a bigger thing. If there's like a really funny thing that happens that's not like a part of a Darman reaction video or something, they just kind of get lost. So I'm making another channel for that type of stuff. There's already like 8 videos that we could publish as soon as we get monetized, but we can't get monetized until we get 4,000 watch hours of this on YouTube. Anyway, thank you for watching. I gotta go. I'm busy. Bye-bye.